shoots it along the boards. And it's cleared into neutral ice, where now it's picked up by Murray here. Oh boy, off the skate. Otherwise the Blue Devils may have had a 3-on-1 chance. Flatley tried to flip it in. Pass now is behind Pellin. It goes into the Blue Devil end of the rink. In behind, up along the board. Blue Devils trying to get it out, but it will be kept in by Tristan Johnson. And now finally, Vanette gets it into neutral ice. Bialke after, tapped away by Marvin. Center ice off the skate of Pellin in the Blue Devil end. And Virginia just will clear it out, and Bialke will dump it in. 14:15 to go in our opening period. No score in our hockey game. This is Marvin off the... And a pleasant good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the Bree Cupoletti Arena in Virginia for tonight's matchup featuring Cloquet, Esko, Carlton, and Virginia. Hello again, everyone. I'm Bob Cohn, along with the entire Mesabi Community Television camera crew, production crew. We're all set to televise a hockey game here from the Cupoletti Arena on this Thursday night. In the junior varsity game tonight, Cloquet, Esko, Carlton beat Virginia by a score of 6-1. The Blue Devils come in with a record of 7 wins, 1 loss on the season. They are 3-1. They play in Section 7A. They're averaging 5.5 goals a game. They are giving up 2.6 goals a game. And in their last game, they went over to the Eveleth Hippodrome and beat up on the Eveleth Gilbert Golden Bears by a score of 5-2. That was last Saturday night. Head coach is Reed Larson. His assistant coaches are Jason Strukel, Michael Miskovich, Ryan Kobe, and Evan Freely. And the activities director is Josh Lampa. For Cloquet, Esko, Carlton, they are 5-3-1 overall. They are 0-0-1 in Section 7 AA. That only tie came last Thursday night when they tied Duluth East by a score of 6-6. The Lumberjacks are averaging 5.7 goals a game. They're giving up 2.4. And last time out, they beat Hibbing on Tuesday night at the Hibbing Memorial Arena by a score of 7-2. Kevin Smalley, in his first year at Cloquet, he coached many years at Duluth Denfeld. There was an opening at Cloquet, and he was hired at the start of the school year, and he's taken over a very good Cloquet program and a very talented group of hockey players in the Cloquet, Esko, Carlton area. I want to say hello to all our viewers tonight watching on Mesabi Community Television, and also for our live viewers tonight on Mediacom Cable Channel 5. Let's take a look at our lines tonight, and this is how the Blue Devils will be trying to match up against a very talented Cloquet team. One line will have Jake Seitz, the leading scorer for the Blue Devils. He has, in his career, 113 points, total points, and he's played in 69 varsity games here at Virginia High School. His wingmates tonight will be Cade Moreland and Caleb Bialke. Another line will have Zach Kylan centering Cody Herman and Jack Zupids. A third pair tonight, or a third set, will have Tony Chesser centering Bo Sepula and Jacob Peterson. And if they should go to 4 lines tonight, it'll be Davin Wagner with Dylan Drake and Jay Isaacson. On defense, the pairs look like this. It'll be Josh Doherty with Nathan Cotagelli, Wyatt Faneff with Bailey Bonacato, and Nathan Zadnikar is teamed up with Dawson Flatley. And Cam Krybik will be starting in the nest tonight for the Blue Devils. I think Josh Berlin was originally scheduled to start tonight, but he took ill today, and he is not going to be on the roster tonight. If something should happen to Cam tonight, Tristan Pakula will be the Blue Devil backup goalie. Here's the lines tonight for the Lumberjacks. One line will have Landon Langenbrunner. He'll be centering Brandon Mateen with Cade Bender. Another group will have Gavin Rasmussen centering John Baker and Jed Anich. A third group tonight will have Drew Senich centering Trevor Inman and Jake Huda. And if they should go to a fourth set tonight, it'll be Cole Ketola with Aaron Moore and Luke Borgio. On defense, they match up with Ryan Nelson and Dane Stoyanov. Another pair will have Andy Akers with Brody Caldo. Then you have Brian Broughton with Tom Porter, and Owen Carlson will be starting in the nets tonight for the Cloquet Lumberjacks. That's the anticipated lines. That's the anticipated starter tonight. And we'll wait and see if any last-minute changes for the Cloquet Lumberjacks. Again, junior varsity game tonight went to Cloquet Esko Carlton by a score of 6-1. The Blue Devils, other teams are in action tonight. The Blue Devil girls are at home tonight. The girls basketball team is taking on Esko tonight, while the boys basketball team is in Proctor meeting the Rails. That's other Blue Devil sports that are going on. Both teams are on the ice, and we will be having the introduction of our starting lineups momentarily and the singing of our national anthem. Both teams are loosening up as they've come out to the ice. Cloquet in their road purple uniforms with the gold trim, white numerals, white helmets. Blue Devils are in their home whites with the blue breezers and the white helmets. This is Blue Devil hockey on Mesabi Community Television and also live on Mediacom Cable Channel 5. Waiting now for the introduction. Starting lineups, Blue Devils, Lumberjacks from the Brie Cupoletti Arena in Virginia on this Thursday night. A cool Thursday night, and the temperatures are going to continue to drop as we get towards that Christmas day. Now we'll pick up the official starting lineups.
Good evening, hockey fans. Welcome to tonight's contest between the Cloquet Lumberjacks and the Virginia High School Blue Devils. Now here is starting lineup for the visitors, Lumberjacks of Cloquet. In goal, number 30, Owen Carlson. At defense, number 6, Dave Stoyanov. At defense, number 7, Brian Nelson. At wing, number 11, Brandon McKee. At wing, number 5, Kate Bender. And at center, number 15, Landon Brewer. And the rest of the Lumberjacks, your head coach, Mr. Kevin Smalley, assisted by Mr. Adam Olivis, and Mr. Eric Hansen, and Mr. Shane Walters. And now, for your Virginia High School Blue Devils. In goal, number 40, Cam Trybeck. At defense, number 17, Nathan Hornjoy. At defense, number 33, Josh Story. At wing, number 7, Kate Borland. And wing, number 8, Caleb Yelke. And at center, number 9, Jake Sykes. And the rest of the Devils, your head coach, Mr. Reed Larson, assistant Mr. Jason Stokel, Mr. Michael Miskovich, and Mr. Ryan Colby. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you that you rise and recognize a moment of silence. Sunday, due to a tragic accident, both the Virginia High School and area hockey teams lost a dear student and athlete. In the honor of Kira Kiesel memory, we ask that you join us in recognizing a moment of silence. Thank you. And now just please rise as you're standing with our national anthem. The anthem tonight will be sung by Miss Annie Erickson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous
Okie doke, we've had the introduction of our players, the singing of the national anthem, a moment of silence for the young lady that got killed last weekend in the snowmobile accident. And we are all set for high school hockey on this Thursday night. Virginia and Cloquet Esko Carlton from the Brie Cupoletti Arena. Blue Devils will be defending the east goal, while the Lumberjacks will be on the west end. Both teams huddling around their respective goaltenders. There you see the Cloquet Lumberjacks, again in their purple. Again, you're viewing tonight's live stream on MasabiCommunityTV.com. Say hello to our viewers down in Florida tonight. Also, we got a viewer or two up on Lake Vermilion. Langenbrunner, Mateen, and Bender will open up for Cloquet. Blue Devils will counter with their top line of Seitz, Moreland, and Biolki. Blue Devils will go from our left to right. Cloquet from right to left. Looks like Vicky Fosslin is the line judge tonight. And we're underway. Seitz controls the draw. Picked up by Nelson over to Stoyanov. Boy, they got some pretty big and talented defensive men on this Cloquet team. This is Seitz. Jelly, he'll drop it in the corner, Biolki. And now here's Seitz, cross ice pass up for Moreland. Moreland into the attacking zone. Nice move, comes right to the net. Puck comes into the zone. Here comes Langenbrunner. Shot was wide of the mark. Be kept in by Nelson. Dumps it in deep. Langenbrunner will leave it for Mateen. Mateen right out in front. And Bender could not pull the trigger. Bender's shot was deflected to the far boards. Now Mateen will control it. Mateen at the side of the net, right out in front of the net. Where is the puck? It's loose and it's finally picked up by Moreland, and he gets the puck in neutral ice, but Bender We'll bring it back in, and now the Lumberjacks will change their line, and they'll come out with their second set. That's Baker, Rasmussen, and Anich as the puck gets flipped all the way down into the attacking Blue Devil zone, where it's grabbed by Andy Akers. Almost a miscue by the Lumberjacks. Here comes Rasmussen back. He dropped it, nobody there, and it's picked up. Here come the Blue Devils. This is Zach Kylan. He gets rubbed off hard on a big check. Caldwell in behind the net for the Lumberjacks. Up along the boards to Anich. Blue Devils will keep the puck in the zone. Now Zupitz intercepts the puck. Comes to the side of the net. It's flipped off the glass. Blue Devils doing a nice job keeping the Lumberjacks tied up in their zone. Loose puck now is grabbed by Baker. Here is Baker's shot, saved by Krybeck. Puck is loose in the high slot. Where is it? And finally Krybeck will just cover up. Face off in the Blue Devil zone. Cloquet now will go with their third line. Senich will center this line. We got a penalty coming. We've got a Cloquet penalty. Seitz gives it off to Moreland, and he gets knocked off the play, and now the call will be made. And watching Cloquet play the other night, you don't want to be on a power play against Cloquet. They scored four shorthanded goals against Hibbing the other night. Hooking penalties coming on Jake Huda. So Virginia will go on the power play. 14:45 to go in our opening period. Puck goes right on, and Krybeck will just drop it off for Coda Jelly. Marlin gets it up to Jack Zupitz. Zupitz in behind the net, shoots it along the boards for Seitz. Jake now tries to dump it in deep, and it's whistled up into the Virginia bench area. I don't know if Dr. Miskovich got it. His hat went flying. Wow, they just try to clear it out of the zone. Puck is cleared, but not out of the zone. Here is Seitz. Let's go over Rister. Save made by goaltender Carlson, and now the Lumberjacks will just clear it. It goes right on Krybeck. 14 minutes to go in the opening period. Virginia on the power play for another 70 seconds. Cross ice to Seitz. Now the Blue Devils get it in, and it's cleared back out. This is Cade Bender. He gets knocked off. Mateen picks up the puck. He'll control it along the near boards, takes a check. And now here come the Blue Devils again. Seitz with Bialke. This is Seitz. Nice move. Seitz walks right in. He shot. Oh, the net comes off the mooring as Bialke goes into the net. And a face-off will be outside the zone. .37 to go in our opening period. Blue Devils on the power play for another 53 seconds. Puck is picked up by Broughton. Shoots it along the boards and clears the zone. Phaneuf now will get it back in his own end. Phaneuf up to Josh Doherty. Into the zone. Doherty overskates the puck. And it gets shot in deep by Herman. Loose puck grabbed by Anich. Gets it up to Rasmussen. It's tipped away. Herman will control it in his own end. Caldo of the Lumberjacks puts it in. Blue Devils just clear it out. And it's fired. And it hit Rasmussen, and we have a whistle. Boy, man, it looks like a daycare center up here behind me and Darwin up here in the kids running back and forth. Hopefully nobody grabs any of our cords. See Darwin put a chair out, maybe to stop some of these kids from running around back here. 12:45 to go, and Cloquet has weathered the storm on the power play attempt by the Blue Devils. They're skating 5 aside. Puck gets dumped in right to the side of the net, and it's covered up by Owen Carlson. We'll have a face-off. Both teams will be back in action tomorrow. Blue Devils will host Bloomington Jefferson, while Cloquet Esko Carlton goes to Moorhead. Loose puck is picked up by Senage. He has it poke checked away. Where is it? It's deep in the corner. In behind where Akers will grab it for the Lumberjacks. Akers will give it off to Porter. Try to clear out of the zone. Bo Sepala will keep it in for the Blue Devils. Akers again grabs the puck off the glass into neutral ice, but a nice defensive play by Bonacato of the Blue Devils. So far, the teams are playing pretty even. Each team just kind of feeling each other out. Oh, the puck comes right out of the slot area. It's cleared away, and it's cleared out of the zone finally as the Lumberjacks have their top line on the ice. Here's Mateen coming in. This is Brandon Mateen. Brandon Mateen, side of the net, and Krybeck just got a stick on it and just got it away from the slot area. Cleared back into the Cloquet end where Ryan Nelson will pick up. His pass is intercepted by Bialke. Bialke all by himself in the zone. Bialke in behind the net. Bialke looks for someone to center it, and Seitz could not get the stick on it. It was cleared away by the Lumberjacks. Now Nelson. Here's a long pass up to Langenbrunner. Here come the Lumberjacks attacking again. Now to Nelson. Nelson takes a check in that corner. 11:10 to go in our opening period. Mateen in behind the net controlling it. Mateen gets it back to Pender. Oh, save made by Krybeck on a shot that was misdirected right in front of the net. Now Doherty tries to clear it, but it'll be kept in by Bender. Rings around the net to the near side where it's grabbed by Isaacson. He'll give it back to Doherty. Here comes the Blue. Here comes Seitz with Bialke. Seitz and Bialke. Seitz was in Bialke. Oh, he shoots it over the top of the net. Oh, man, you can't set up a player better than Seitz just did. Here's a shot and a save made on Moreland. Oh, man, Jake had a perfect pass, and Bialke just could not get the puck in the net. Tough break for the Blue Devils. Here comes Bender now into the zone. Bender's shot was deflected by one of the Blue Devils. Here comes Seitz back again. 1-on-4. Seitz's shot, and a save made by Carlson. Into the corner. They'll pin him into the corner. Loose puck is grabbed by Nelson. Here's a long pass. Tried to hit Anich, but it was intercepted and put back in the zone. Now Nelson will pick it up, and he'll put it in the Virginia end. Pass comes back to Nelson. Puck is loose, and it's grabbed by Zupids, and Virginia gets it out of the zone with 9:53 to go here in our opening period. No score in the hockey game. Virginia, Cloquet Esko Carlton on this Thursday night. Now Caldwell will grab the puck. It comes in the Virginia zone. Zupids gets it up. This is Kylan's shot. Caldwell clears it to the near boards. Akers will pick up the puck for the Lumberjack. To Anich. Cross-cut. Caldwell. He'll dump it in deep. Rings around the boards to the far side. Zadnikar will flip it up the boards. It'll be kept in by Inman, in behind the Virginia net. Now action is picking up as both teams have had some pretty good scoring chances. Intercepted by Senage of the Lumberjacks. And finally, Herman will pick up the puck for the Blue Devils. Now coming in is Trevor Inman. He'll dump it in deep. Zadnikar shoots it along the boards. It rings around and goes all the way back in the Cloquet end, where Broughton will give it over to Caldwell. And it's put in, and we have an icing called, and we'll have a face-off all the way back in the Cloquet zone with 8:42 to go in the period. We're going to look at that Blue Devil great scoring opportunity. Here they come, 2-on-1. Tough break for the Blue Devils. Here's a shot taken by Bialke. It was deflected in front. Faneff will dump it in deep. This is Porter ringing around the boards. Bialke shot right on. Carlson with the save. Now Moreland gets hammered into the boards. Mateen's outlet pass up to Bender. He'll backhand it into the Blue Devil zone. Wyatt Faneff up the boards. Now it's taken away by Langenbrunner. Cross ice for Mateen. He'll dump it in deep. Bender gives it to Langenbrunner. He has it taken away by Seitz. Here comes Jake Seitz out of the zones. Seitz's pass was deflected off a lumberjack. It does come into the Cloquet end, though. Under 8 minutes to go in our fast-moving first period. Now here's Moreland. Moreland behind Bialke. Seitz will grab the puck for the Blue. Here is Seitz walking in. And a shoulder save by goaltender Carlson. As Jelly will keep it in. Tipped around and it jumps out over the blue line. Virginia will have to tag. 7.5 minutes to go in our opening period. No score. Lumberjacks and Blue Devils, Thursday night hockey. Here come the Lumberjacks. This is Rasmussen. Had it tipped away. A nice play by Jelly. Rasmussen in behind the net. They center it. And Anich could not pull the trigger. It's cleared away from the slot area. This is Anich again battling for the puck. And loose puck is grabbed by Jelly. Doherty in behind the net. He could not control it. It's kept in deep by John Baker of the Lumberjacks. 7 minutes to go in the opening period. Junior varsity again went to Cloquet tonight. 6-1. They led 6-0, and then the Blue Devils got a power play goal. Here's a shot right on, and Krybeck with the save. Hard shot came from senior Ryan Nelson. Watch on the replay as they brought the puck back to the Nelson, and he let go of a hard wrister, and Cam Krybeck with the save for the Blue Devils. Nelson will keep it in. He'll dump it into the corner. Bonacato has some trouble in behind the net. Two Lumberjacks in trying to dig the puck away from him, and they do get it away. This is Anich off the boards back to Nelson, who gives it to Stoyanov. In behind, Anich takes a check. And finally, the puck is out of the zone by Jacob Peterson of the Blue Devils. Stoyanov will shoot it in. Bonacato shoots it along the boards. Now Bonacato again. This is Doherty. Cross ice pass. Too far for Peterson. Nelson will run it down in his own end. Under 6 minutes to go here in our opening period. No score. And finally, Bonacato just cleared out of the zone. Senich off to Stoyanov, that is. Puck is still loose in the Virginia end. Finally, Peterson will get it out for the Blue Devils. Comes into the Virginia end. Bonacato shoots it to the far boards. Comes back to the point. Akers lets go of a shot. Saved by Krybeck. Now Bonacato in behind the net. His outlet pass. Here comes Kylan. Kylan with Zupids. And it was taken away by Akers. Up the boards. Intercepted by Faneff. He gets it in deep. 5 minutes to go in our opening period. Puck is along those near boards. And it's still in the Cloquet end. Isaacson will dump it in deep. This is Senich. He'll give it back to Akers in behind Carlson. Up to Enman. Almost intercepted. Now the puck is loose and it's grabbed by Moreland. Cross ice pass. Here is Zadnikar taking the shot. And a save by goaltender Carlson. Isaacson puts it in again for the Blue Devils. Bender just shoots it all the way down. It'll be icing on the Lumberjacks. Break in the action with 4:19 to go in our opening period. The puck comes into the Cloquet end, and the goaltender will just cover up on it. Kylan will take the draw for the Blue Devils. That was Rasmussen for the Lumberjacks. Stoyanov will get it out of the zone. Now he'll pick it up again. Up to Rasmussen. Rasmussen with a burst of speed gets the puck into the Blue Devil end. Now Doherty will take his man into the boards. Rasmussen controls it, gets it back to Nelson. Here's a shot deflected. He had the goaltender down and just missed the corner. Now Jelly, cross ice pass for Herman. Up to Kylan. Kylan has Zupids on his right. Pass towards Zupids, and the goaltender tried to cover up. The net comes off the mooring. And again, that's a pretty good defensive play by the Lumberjacks. I think if we can see this again. Well, it looks like the Blue Devil was in there also. I think he pushed Nelson into Carlton, who took the net up off the mooring. 2:54 to go in our opening period. Nelson shoots the puck around the boards. Inman. Stoyanov. Now Nelson off the glass. All the way to the Virginia end, where Doherty tried to clear it out. Inman keeps the puck in. Here's Nelson's shot right in front. Oh, man's Huda had an open net. Goaltender down and just couldn't pull the trigger. Man, another good chance for the Lumberjacks. Finally, the Blue Devils, Sepala will pick it up. Here comes Bo Sepala. Poke checked away, but he'll get the puck in the zone. Now it's clear, long pass up for Inman. Trevor Inman's shot, high and wide of the mark. Kept in by Huda over on the far side. Huda gets it to Inman. Pass, tried to hit Senich. Puck is kept in the zone, his shot, and another save by Krybeck. Under 2 minutes to go in our opening period, no score. Now Bender picks up the puck in behind the net. Faneuf will take him into the backboards. This is Bender. Gets it back to Caldwell, cross ice to Langenbrunner. Here's Langenbrunner back to Caldwell. His shot right on in. Another save by Krybeck. A goal is scored. But a whistle blows. No goal is called, and 1:38 to go in the period. Let's watch on the replay. Seitz wins the draw from Langenbrunner. Now Langenbrunner and Seitz battling along the boards. Comes right towards the goal mouth. Zadnikar clears it away from that slot area. We've got a penalty coming, a Virginia penalty on Zadnikar. Hooking penalty. And with 1:21 to go in our opening period, the Lumberjacks will go on the power play. Mateen, Langenbrunner, Bender, Stoyanov, and Nelson. This is Mateen, gets it to Bender, and Seitz will pick up the loose pucks. Here comes Jake all by himself. Now Langenbrunner coming back. Landon Langenbrunner's shot was deflected wide. 1 minute to go in our period. And behind the net, Langenbrunner controls it. Gets it back to Nelson. To Langenbrunner. Back to Nelson. Stoyanov whiffed on it. And what do we have? We had a whistle. Well, I must have missed something. 49 seconds to go in our period. Seitz and Langenbrunner. Seitz again wins the draw. Boy, Jake's done a great job this year on those draws. Here is Nelson. Mateen, Langenbrunner. Back to Mateen. Half a minute to go in our period. It's in the circle right on front. A shot and a save by Cam Krybeck. And now Cloquet and Virginia will both change up. Cloquet with the power play and Virginia with the penalty kill. Bialke wins the draw for the Blue Devils. Zizanich. Back to Akers. Caldwell's shot was wide. And Zupid's carrying the puck to neutral ice. 10 seconds ago, he gets knocked down. Puck is still loose. Zupis did a great job. And we've got offside called with 2.4 seconds to go in our period. Jack with a nice job. Jack Zupis did a nice job getting the puck out and just controlling it. And then he gets knocked down. And Coach Larson now has called one of the referees over and got an explanation. Face-off controlled, and our clock is going to run out. We've played 17 minutes of hockey, and we are scoreless after one.
The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5.
So to use Arrowhead Transit, it really is that simple?
It is that simple. It's 800-862-0175. It's for you.
Hello? Yes, I need to go to Target. Yes, right now. I live at 999 9th Street South.
Well,
No time to talk. Arrowhead Transit's going to be here in 10 minutes.
Well, have a nice time.
It really is that simple. Just call, and the bus will be there to pick you up and to take you where you need to go. Local television programming is now available to everyone through MasabiCommunityTV.com. From our main page, you can find all of our live sports broadcasts, simultaneously streamed over YouTube, the High School Cube, and also live on Channel 5 Public Access. Archived sporting events are also available on our website for Chisholm, Mount Iron, Virginia, and Mesabi East schools. You can also download all of these events by going to your selected event, clicking on the share icon, and then clicking on the address on the center of the screen. There, you will find your download button. Another exciting feature at MCTV is our new Roku channel, which provides the best viewing experience for all of our on-demand programming right on your television screen. Simply make a one-time purchase of your Roku device, plug it into your HDMI input on your TV, and search for Mesabi Community Television. Either from our webpage or from your Roku, you will also be able to watch area council meetings, school board meetings, or area concerts. From our main page, you may also view our entire community bulletin board.
I'm Jermaine. I'm from Milwaukee, and this is my Masabi story.
My name's Laura. I am from Virginia, Minnesota. I have been a lifelong Iron Ranger, and this is my Masabi story.
My name is Hannah. I'm from Hermantown, and this is my Masabi story.
The faculty at Masabi Range College, they really care.
I'm very impressed with the way the staff has worked with us.
Oh, I love the program. Absolutely love it. I couldn't imagine doing anything different.
And welcome back to the Cloquet Arena. We are in between our first and second period. We've had a pretty good first period of hockey action. Both teams with a couple great opportunities to score, and neither team has been able to get one in the net and get that red light on here in our first period. Our stats, our scoring, sponsored by the Arrowhead Transit at 1-800-862-0175, or check out Arrowhead Transit at arrowheadtransit.com. Let's take a look now at our stats in the first period. Pretty even stats. The shots on goal in the first period, Virginia able to get 8 shots at Owen Carlson, and Cloquet, Esko Carlton able to get 10 shots on Cam Krybick. The goaltenders have made all the saves. Owen Carlson with 8 saves, Cam Krybick with 10. Penalties in the first period. Each team had 1 penalty for 2 minutes, and the Lumberjacks will start the second period with a 39-second man advantage. Our stats, our scoring, sponsored by the Arrowhead Transit at 1-800-862-0175. We'll take a little break, and our sound will let you continue to watch the Zamboni continue to round. Don't think there's any problems. Our sound will be coming back on very, very shortly with the second period. No score in our hockey game. Virginia and Cloquet Esko Carlton from the Cloquet Arena on this Thursday night. And welcome back to the Brie Coupelette Arena on this Thursday night. Both teams have returned to the ice. We've played 17 minutes scoreless from Virginia. And we want to again thank all our viewers watching tonight on Mesabi Community TV. This is Blue Devil hockey against Cloquet Esko Carlton. 6-1 in the junior varsity. It went to the Lumberjacks. Blue Devils tomorrow night will be taking on Bloomington Jefferson. And tomorrow night, Cloquet Esko Carlton travels to Moorhead. Then after Christmas, our Blue Devils will be hosting Rosemount on the 27th, Alexandria on the 28th, and Delano on the 29th of December. While Cloquet Esko Carlton is playing in the Duluth Marshall tournament those same days, December 27th, 28th, and 29th. Lumberjacks on the power play for 39 seconds to start this second period. And we are all set for the face-off. Underway. Seitz battles for it, and he comes away with the puck. Here's Jake Seitz. Let's go of a shot, deflected just wide into the corner, and now the Lumberjacks, Langenbrunner, puts it in the zone, but it's quickly fired right back out. In behind the net, Nelson will drop it for Rasmussen. Off the boards for Langenbrunner, almost intercepted by Seitz, and now Langenbrunner in the zone. Langenbrunner goes to the corner with the puck, comes back to the point. Here's Nelson, slot area, shot taken by Rasmussen, was just wide. Couple seconds to go on this power play. Blue Devils dodge the bullet, playing shorthanded, and we have a hand pass called. So the face-off will be back in the Cloquet zone. .14 to go. We've played 46 seconds of the period. No score in the hockey game. Puck is in the circle area. Right the side of it now. Now it's in behind. Moreland centering pass right on front. And it'll clear the zone. Bonacato, long pass up for Moreland. Tapped away from Cade Moreland. After him is Huda, putting the pressure on, and the pressure caused the Blue Devil turnover in the zone. Right to the slot area, and Krybeck will just grub it. Hold on to it. Face off in the Virginia end with 15:44 to play, second period. Glad you're joining us tonight from northeastern Minnesota. Kylan will take the draw against Rasmussen. Rasmussen, Baker, and Anich for Cloquet. Akers cannot control it. It jumps over the blue line. And the Lumberjacks will put it back in the Virginia end. Here's Anich, cross-ice pass for Baker. He whiffed on it. Puck is still loose. And finally, it's shot in behind by Zupitz. Now Bonacato takes his man the board. Rasmussen gets it back to Caldwell. Here's Akers. Let's go over wrister and hit a Blue Devil. Akers again. This time hit the side of the net. Rasmussen will run it down in the corner. Back to Caldwell. Back to Rasmussen. Left side. Now Baker shoots it along the boards to the near side. 15 minutes to go in our second period. Jack's putting some pressure on, keeping the Blue Devils back on their heels here to start this second period. Finally, the puck is picked up by Wyatt Faneff, and he'll get it out of the zone. Thank goodness. Now the Jacks back in their own end. Akers to Caldwell. Up towards the Virginia blue line, and Virginia will just backhand the shot back in. Both teams on a line change. Here's a long pass to Anich. Gets it into the zone, but it's taken away by Seitz. Here comes Jake Seitz. Into the zone. Here is Seitz. Nice move, backhander. And we've got a Cloquet penalty. Boy, Jake makes so many things happen, and he nearly got one, and he forced that hooking penalty on Tom Porter. Seitz and Cotagelli are at the point on the Virginia power play. Puck comes back to Seitz. Let's go over Rister. Oh, it hit Bialke in front. Says Zupitz, his shot was wide. Seitz will keep it in for Virginia. Gets taken down, and here comes another Cloquet penalty. And now it's going to be a 5-on-3 for the Blue Devils. Langenbrunner is going to go to the box. Tripping called on Landon Langenbrunner, and now Blue Devils will have a 5-on-3. 14:03 to play in our second. The Cloquet coach has got the official over there right now, trying to see if he can get the official to change his call. There's Kevin Smalley, the head coach, and whatever he said, he's not going to get any relief, and it's going to be 5-on-3. Bialke will get it back to Seitz. Cotagelli. Zupitz back to Cotagelli. Here is Seitz. Seitz getting a little closer. A shot. Hit Caldo. Seitz gets it back. Here's Jake walking in again. Another shot. Hit Caldo again. Cotagelli lets go of a pass. Here's a shot. To goal! Bialke scores for the Blue Devils. Three minutes and 23 seconds in. It's a power play. Seitz and Cotagelli will get the assists. And the Blue Devils lead 1-0. Come the Blue Devils again. Moreland puts it in. Bialke will try to run it down the corner. Seitz will keep it in. Now Moreland controls it. Moreland gives it back to Cotagelli, back to Seitz. Here's Seitz walking a little close. Let's go for another shot. It was just wide. And Rasmussen will clear it out for the Lumberjacks. Blue Devils will have a man advantage for another 55 seconds. Seitz into the zone. Seitz left side has the puck tapped away from him. Regains control. Cross-ice pass goes to Zupitz. Zupitz back to Seitz. Let's go with a shot. Saved by Carlton. Loose puck is picked up by Moreland. Moreland back to Seitz. Now Cotagelli. Let's go over Rister. Deflected. Bialke centering it. Moreland back to Seitz. Seitz coming in. Puts a shot right on. Carlton with the save. And Virginia still has 24 seconds to go on this man advantage. 12:26 to go in our period. We watch on that replay. Seitz put it right into the stomach. Not much room they're giving him. Now Kylan will take the draw for the Blue Devils. Akers grabs the puck, clears it but not out. Phaneuf gives it to Kylan. Kylan back to Phaneuf. He lets go of a shot. Deflected to the corner. Doherty will pick up the puck. Doherty to the slot area, intercepted by Caldo, and it's cleared. This is Phaneuf. Senich putting some pressure on for the Lumberjacks. 12 minutes to go in our second period. Both teams now at full strength. Doherty's pass up the boards, and here come the Blue Devils in the attacking zone. This is Kylan, had a poke checked away. Langenbrunner goes in after it. Now Jacob Peterson battles for the puck. Caldell will shoot it along the boards. Here's an outlet pass. The puck is up into the rafters. That's why we have a whistle and a face-off. 11:42 to go, second period, and they'll bring the face-off outside the Cloquet blue line. Langenbrunner line. Langenbrunner, Mateen, and Bender. Blue Devils going with the Seitz line. Seitz, Moreland, and Bialke. Both teams right now have their top lines on the ice. Says Nelson. Stoyanov. Long pass up for Langenbrunner. Now Bender off the boards towards Mateen. Bialke puts the pressure on, and Bonacato gets the puck. Intercepted and almost to the slot area as Mateen was right there. Right on. Puck is loose. Here's a shot by Bender and a save by Krybeck. Watch on this replay as they're putting the pressure on. There's the puck. Junior goaltender Cam Krybeck for the Blue Devils. Cam on the season, on his career, has won 7 out of 8 games for the Blue Devils. 4 wins this year and 4 tries for the junior. Puck comes back. Stoyanov, who deflected just wide. Now Bialke, long pass up for Seitz. Seitz has got Moreland. Here they come. Seitz. And it was deflected in behind. He couldn't get that pass to Moreland. Blue Devils will keep it in. Now it's grabbed by Seitz. Here is Jake in that corner, and Stoyanov will take the puck away. To Nelson. He'll flip a long pass up for Mateen, and Krybeck will cover up. 10:28 to go in our second period. 1-0 Blue Devils on a power play of 3:23. Bialke from Seitz and Cotagelli. Kylan and Rasmussen. And the Blue Devils able to get it out, and Akers will fire it back in. And behind the net, Rasmussen takes it away. Now the loose puck is grabbed by Flatley. He has some trouble with Anich in that corner. Now Baker battles for it. He could not control it. And Kylan gets the puck out into neutral ice. Here's picked up by Herman. His shot was deflected wide. Got a Virginia player down as play continues. Rasmussen picks up the puck. His pass up for Baker. Cross ice pass coming in. Caldwell! And what a save. The puck is loose. Net comes off the mooring. Oh boy, I hope we got this replay. Oh boy, Cloquet with another great chance. And Krybeck comes up big once again in that Blue Devil net. We'll watch it one more time. It's well worth watching our junior goaltender. This is Nelson. Throwing the puck for the Lumberjacks. Gets it back. Shot right on by Bender. And now we've got a Virginia penalty coming. Holding penalty on Isaacson. Second Virginia penalty. And with 9:23 to go in our period, the Lumberjacks will go on their second power play of the night. Puck comes back to the point. Here is Nelson. Back to Rasmussen. To Nelson. Now Langenbrunner's shot. Save made by Krybeck. Puck is picked up by Seitz. Here's Jake with it in the zone. Seitz controls it again. A shot was deflected just wide. Into the corner. Bender will grab the note, taken away by Moreland. Moreland try to get it back to Seitz, and Langenbrunner will get it up to Mateen. Back to Nelson. Now Mateen coming into the zone off his stick. Into the corner. He'll just shoot it along the boards to Langenbrunner. Back to Nelson. A blast over the top of the net. 8:35 to play in our period. Another 70 seconds for these Lumberjacks. 5-on-4 advantage. Langenbrunner having some problems, and Virginia will just clear it out. That was Doherty getting the puck out for Virginia. And now the Blue Devils will change up their penalty kill. Nelson in behind his net. 8:10 to play in the period. 45 seconds to go on this man advantage. Akers gets it up to Baker. Baker looks to center it. Baker controls the puck, gets it back to the point. Here's Akers. Let's go for a shot. Deflected in front. It hit one of his own players. Senich gets it back to the point. Here's Senich again. Anich in behind. Stoyanov will keep it deep. Here comes Anich walking in. Saved by Krybik. Now Baker in behind, and it takes a check. Senich grabs the puck. This is Senich again. Now to Baker. Back to Senich. Under 7.5 to play. Couple seconds. Virginia's going to get Isaac Sikbanik on the ice. Comes back to the point. Here's a shot. Goal! Just as Isaacson got back on the ice, deflected in front, and the Lumberjacks get the equalizer. One of the players in front, I'm not sure what number, but the goal comes at 9:42, and we are deadlocked at a goal. Moreland gets it up to Seitz. Here comes Seitz. Save made. Now Chesser's playing on that line with Seitz. Come the Lumberjacks back. This is Langenbrunner. Cross ice pass. It's in behind the net. Here's a shot taken, was just wide. The goal was scored by Jed Anich. He was in front. Akers and Baker with the assist. 6:35 to play. Here's a long pass. Moreland in the zone. Moreland shot right on. Carlton tried to cover up. Now Nelson will grab the puck. Nelson gets it up to Bender. Bender regains control of it. Here comes Bender. He goes down in the corner. Puck is loose. Baker in behind with that pass. Now they try to hit Chesser coming in, and Akers gets there just ahead of Tony Chesser. Under 6 minutes to play in this period. A 1-1 hockey game. Here comes Gavin Rasmussen. His shot right on. Krybik with a save, and it's cleared away by Zadnikar of the Blue Devils. Now Virginia coming back. This is Herman. Cross ice pass. Zupins will keep the puck in the zone for the Blue Devils. Caldwell cannot control it, but it's grabbed by Akers. 5.5 to play. Second period. Virginia, Cloquet, Esko, Carlton are deadlocked at a goal apiece. Blue Devils, Herman will keep the puck in. Rings around the boards to the far side. Baker's long pass, nobody there, and we're going to have an icing, and we're going to take a break with 5 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the period. 1-1 Virginia, Cloquet, Esko, Carlton.
So to use Arrowhead Transit, it really is that simple?
It is that simple. It's 800-862-0175. It's for you.
Hello? Yes, I need to go to Target. Yes, right now. I live at 999 9th Street South.
Well,
No time to talk. Arrowhead Transit's going to be here in 10 minutes.
Well, have a nice time.
It really is that simple. Just call, and the bus will be there to pick you up and to take you where you need to go.
Back to action here at the Coupoleti Arena. Lumberjacks get the puck into the zone. Cotagelli picks up the loose puck. Gets it up to Chesser, and he'll backhand it into the Lumberjack zone with 4:40 to go in our period. Blue Devils with a power play goal. Lumberjacks scored just as the penalty expired on the Blue Devils. Puck is flipped all the way into the Virginia end, and we'll have an icing called on the Lumberjacks. You're viewing tonight's telecast on Mesabi Community TV. Want to send out holiday wishes to all our friends, viewers, from the entire production crew here at the Miners Memorial Building. Now Akers picks up the puck. His long pass, and this is going to be icing. Seitz will take the draw against Langenberg. Seitz controls it here. Seitz right out front. Save made by Carlton. Now Moreland will dump it in deep. Goes in behind the net. Bialke could not control it. Kept in by Cotagelli. Bialke shoots it in behind. And Bender gets the puck out of the zone. Moreland will put it back in. Seitz will keep it in, or Bialke hits it in deeper. 3:45 to play in our second period. Finally, it's grabbed by Mateen. Brandon, cross-ice pass to Akers. He'll put it in. Rings around the boards. Cotagelli gets it up the boards. Seitz try to get it out. It'll be kept in by Anich. And now Bialke gets it. This is Moreland. His shot was deflected. Anich with the puck. His long pass was off a skate, comes back in his own zone, and it's just fired into the Virginia end. Bialke try to clear it out. Coming up on 3 minutes to play in our second period. Both teams with a goal in this period. This is Baker getting it back. Shot right on. Save made by Krybick. Whistle blows. Coach Smalley is questioning why the whistle. And to be honest with you, so am I. I don't know why there was a whistle. Two minutes and 50 seconds to go in our second period. Kylan will take the draw for the Blue Devils. Rasmussen for the Lumberjacks. Faneff and Anich battling for the puck along the backboards. Kylan will pick up the puck. Here's Kylan's long pass up for Zupitz. Jack Zupitz coming into the zone. Has trouble with Ryan Nelson of the Lumberjacks. Nelson just keeps shooting along the boards. Now Rasmussen comes in trying to dig the puck out. They still continue to battle along the boards. Now Bonacato took a whack at it, and now a hand pass is called. And they're going to bring a face-off all the way back in the Virginia zone. And now the Virginia coaches are questioning that. So we'll have a face-off back in the Virginia zone with 2:11 to go. Senich will take the draw against Kylan. Kylan wins the draw. Boy, the Blue Devils have really been successful tonight on the draws. Blue Devils try to clear it out. Caldwell will keep it in right along the blue line. Kicked in, kicked out. Now it comes back in. Caldwell controls it. Over to Iman, off a skate. Akers will keep it in. And now we got a little skirmish going right in front of the Lumberjack bench. You had Zupids and Senage. And I think they're both going to go. So it'll be coincidental minors. 1:51 to go in our period. Puck is in behind the Blue Devil net. Here's Seitz. Bialke was offside. Seitz has to go back in his own end. A check, and now Langenbrunner's shot. Krybick with the save. Puck will be kept in. Stoyanov. Here's a side of this, saved by Krybick. The puck is loose. Comes back to the point. Deflected in front. Where is it? It's still loose. Langenbrunner shot, and a save made by Krybick. Let's see if we can look at some of these replays. .118 to go in the period. 1-1 hockey game. Puck is right in the slot area. Cleared away. Now Bialke comes out of the zone. Avoids a check. Here's Bialke. Drop pass. Now Nelson will pick up the puck. We're into our final minute. Comes back in the Virginia zone. This is Langenbrunner. 46 seconds to go. His shot up over the top of the net. And Buddha is ducking up on the top there. Boy, Buddha almost got an early Christmas present up there. I think he did. 42 seconds to go in the period. 1-1 Virginia, Cloquet, Esko, Carlton. Puck comes back to Caldwell. Dumps it into the right corner. Anich comes in looking for the puck for the Lumberjack. This is Anich. Gets it back to Akers. Hey, let's go over shot right on Krybick. Now Rasmussen will take the draw against Seitz. Seitz wins the draw for the Blue Devils. Rasmussen almost got that loose puck. Anich will get it with 15 seconds. Back to Akers. Bialke will try to clear it. Not out. Lumberjacks will keep it in again. And Krybick. Here's a shot, was just wide. Almost a big miscue. We've played two. It's 1-1 Blue Devils and Lumberjacks. Sorry, I took that wrong and I was coughing.
The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5.
So to use Arrowhead Transit, it really is that simple?
It is that simple. It's 800-862-0175. It's for you.
Hello? Yes, I need to go to Target. Yes, right now. I live at 999 9th Street South.
Well,
No time to talk. Arrowhead Transit's going to be here in 10 minutes.
Well, have a nice time.
It really is that simple. Just call, and the bus will be there to pick you up and to take you where you need to go. Local television programming is now available to everyone through MasabiCommunityTV.com. From our main page, you can find all of our live sports broadcasts, simultaneously streamed over YouTube, the High School Cube, and also live on Channel 5 Public Access. Archived sporting events are also available on our website for Chisholm, Mountain Iron, Virginia, and Mesabi East schools. You can also download all of these events by going to your selected event, clicking on the share icon, and then clicking on the address on the center of the screen. There, you will find your download button. Another exciting feature at MCTV is our new Roku channel, which provides the best viewing experience for all of our on-demand programming right on your television screen. Simply make a one-time purchase of your Roku device, plug it into your HDMI input on your TV, and search for Mesabi Community Television. Either from our webpage or from your Roku, you will also be able to watch area council meetings, school board meetings, or area concerts. From our main page, you may also view our entire community bulletin board.
I'm Jermaine, I'm from Milwaukee, and this is my Mesabi story.
My name's Laura. I am from Virginia, Minnesota. I've been a lifelong Iron Ranger, and this is my Mesabi story.
My name is Hannah. I'm from Hermantown, and this is my Mesabi story.
The faculty at Mesabi Range College, they really care.
I'm very impressed with the way the staff has worked with us.
Oh, I love the program. Absolutely love it. I couldn't imagine doing anything different.
And welcome back to the Bree Cupoletti Arena on this Thursday night. Glad you're viewing tonight's telecast with the Mesabi Community TV production crew. Darwin on our main camera, Eric on our camera on the east end, and Buddha high above the west camera. Terry Hardica down in the truck. Getting help from Dave down there. Our stats and our scoring sponsored by the Arrowhead Transit at 1-800-862-0175. Let's take a look at our stats and then we'll run down our scoring. We'll let you view the highlights again. Our stats in the second period. The shots on goal so far, Virginia has had 14 shots in the first two periods, and the Lumberjacks with 26 shots. Cam Krybick has made 25 saves in that Virginia net, and Owen Carlton has made 13 saves in the Lumberjacks net. penalties after 2 periods. Virginia with 3 penalties for 6 minutes. Cloquet with 4 penalties for 8 minutes. Those are the stat portion of our intermission, sponsored by the Arrowhead Transit, again at 1-800-862-0175. We had 2 goals in that period, each team getting a goal, and let's show you the goals. First of all, power play for the Blue Devils at 3:23. It was Biolki getting a goal for the Blue Devils. Seitz and Cotagelli got the assist. It was 1-0 Virginia. Then at 9:42, Anich scored for the Lumberjacks. Akers and Baker got the assist. It was tipped in front by Anich. And again, Akers and Baker with the assist. 1-1 our score at the end of the second period. Girls basketball score tonight. Final score, the Virginia girls defeated Esko at the Roosevelt Gym. Virginia 46 and Esko had 43. So a win for head coach Spencer Oney and the Virginia Blue Devil girls. If we get a score from Proctor, as the Blue Devil boys were taking on Proctor tonight, we'll try to pass that along to you also. Our stats and our scoring sponsored by the Arrowhead Transit, thearrowheadtransit.com or 1-800-862-0175. We'll take a break in the sound. We'll let you continue to watch the Zamboni, and we'll have our third period coming up shortly. This is Blue Devil hockey on this Thursday night from the Miners Memorial Building. And welcome back to the Bree Cupoletti Arena as both teams have returned to the ice. And shortly we'll have our final 17 minutes. This is Blue Devil hockey from the Bree Cupoletti Arena on this Thursday night. Blue Devils got a goal from Bialki, a power play, and Anich scored for the Lumberjacks, just as the Blue Devils got their fifth skater back on the ice. Again, both teams are in action tomorrow night. The Blue Devils right here at the Miners Memorial Building will be taking on Bloomington Jefferson, and Cloquet, Esko Carlton will be in Moorhead. Our assignment tomorrow night will be in Mount Iron for what should be a pretty good girls basketball game. The defending state Class 2A champs, the Roseau Rams, will be taking on the Class A runner-ups of a year ago in the state tournament, the MIB Rangers. That'll be tomorrow night. It's a 6 o'clock Central Standard Time from the Mountain Iron Buell High School Gymnasium. 6 o'clock is game time tomorrow night. Mountain Iron Buell and Roseau girls basketball. Here we go, our final 17 minutes from the Cupoletti Arena on this Thursday night. Boys hockey action. The Lumberjacks and the Blue Devils. Puck is picked up and brought in the zone by Stoyanov. Shot it along the backboards. Mateen battles for it, comes to the side of the net. Now Bender off the skate. This is Langenbrunner. Goes in the left corner. Mateen will take the Blue Devil into the corner. Blue Devils trying to break out. Nelson's shot was just wide as he keeps the puck in the zone. Now Langenbrunner gets it right to the goal. Krybeck will just cover up. Cam Krybeck has been solid in the nets tonight for the Blue Devils. Puck comes back to the point and a shot right on, and Krybeck makes the save. Again, girls basketball score tonight. Virginia 46, Esko 43. The Blue Devil girls with the victory. Now Rasmussen will pick up the puck in behind the Blue Devil net, coming to the near boards. Blue Devils trying to get it out of the zone. Battling for it is John Baker, and he'll keep it in for the Lumberjacks, and Virginia finally does get it out. Akers will put it in. Again, it comes to the near boards. Rasmussen gets there for Cloquet. Back to Caldwell, right on, and Krybeck will hold on and get a whistle. Blue Devils now will bring out Fineff and Bonicato to play defense. Kylan will take the draw against Rasmussen. These Blue Devil, or the coaches, have really been matching up these lines tonight. Trying to keep 1 with 1 and 2 with 2 and 3 with 3. Puck jumps out over the blue line. Andy Akers will put it right in. Comes off the backboard. Bonicato will grab it for the Blue Devils. Up to Herman. Long pass. It was behind Zupids. They'll wave off icing. Zupids gets there. It comes right to the goal. And Carlson will just cover up. Well, now, as I say, they match up. Virginia's first line now is going against the Cloquet Esko Carlton third line. Here's a pass. Ahuda's shot was just wide of the mark. Oh, a big check was thrown by Wyatt Fineff on Drew Senich. We've got icing called on the Blue Devils. Man, I don't know if we've got that one on a replay. We don't, unfortunately. Whoa, what a check. It was in the Blue Devils zone near the boards. 1-1 hockey game. 14:52 to play here in our third period. Mateen will control it, comes right to the side of it. Here's a shot, was just wide by Bender. And we have a whistle. We've got a holding penalty coming. Holding on Cloquet's Cade Bender. And the Blue Devils will get another chance at a power play. Loose puck is picked up by Brandon Mateen, and he'll quickly get the puck into the zone. Seitz poke checks away. Here come the Blue Devils. No, they almost had a break. The pass was a little bit behind Jack Zupitz. Now Mateen again putting pressure on. And here come the Blue Devils now. This is Seitz towards the net, deflected, in behind. Centering pass off a skate of Nelson right to the side of the net. Face off in the Cloquet zone. 14:07 to play. 1:26 on this man advantage. Moreland will come in and take the draw for the Blue Devils against Rasmussen. Here's a shot from Bialke. Carlton with the save. And it's cleared out of the zone. Kryvik will just drop it off for Kotajelli. To Moreland. Here comes Cade Moreland into the zone. Moreland right side. Carried in behind the net. Gets it back to Seitz. Now to Bialke in a corner. Bialke's pass was behind Moreland, and Seitz cannot keep it in. It goes all the way back in the Virginia end. They'll have to regroup with 45 seconds to go on this power play. Now Rasmussen will pick up the puck. Here's Rasmussen. Cross ice, a pass. Shot was just wide. You got to be careful of this short situation, as Cloquet had 4 shorties against Hibbing the other night. And here comes a penalty. A Virginia penalty on Moreland. And in 19 seconds, Cloquet will have a 5-on-4. 13 minutes to play. 1-1 Virginia, Cloquet, Esko, Carlton. Moreland for tripping. Here come the Blue Devils now. Here's Seitz, has it poke checked away from him. Seitz will pick it up again for the Blue Devils. Seitz in behind the net, controls the puck, gets it back to the point. Now Cloquet will be on the power play. Nelson to Langenbrunner. Try to hit Mateen. Faneff will just clear it. Nelson back in behind his net. Ryan Nelson comes into Virginia zone, and the Blue Devils are just fired right out once again. Now the Blue Devils will change up their penalty kill. Langenbrunner gets it up to Mateen. Mateen shoots it over the far side to Bender. Cade Bender. Langenbrunner. Back to Nelson. He could not keep it in. Now the race is after it. Bialke gets there. Bialke walks in. Bialke shot and a save. Oh, man, it's a great chance on a shorty. Blue Devils back in their own end. Bialke again picks up the puck. Here comes Bialke, a shot right on, save, and Carlson will cover up. We're going to look at that replay again. .11:33 to play in our hockey game. Now the Blue Devils will change up their penalty kill. Kylan will come in to take the draw for the Blue Devils. Cloquet has 30 seconds to go on this man advantage. 1-1. This has been a good game tonight here at the Couplet Arena. Caldall into the zone. He'll carry the puck in behind the net. Gets it back to Akers at the point. Back to Caldall. Cross ice to Rasmussen. He walks in, shot. Save made. The puck is loose and the Blue Devils clear it. And that should just about do it. Akers in behind his net. Marlin's going to step on the ice right now. Both teams are equal strength. Doherty picks up the puck and he just clears it. It's a rolling puck and it is going to go all the way to the back wall. Anich cannot keep it in. This should be a Cloquet icing. 10:42 to go in our third period. It's 1-1. Lumberjacks now have been matching up their third line against the Virginia first line. Blue Devils in this period have basically just been going with two lines. This is Flatley. He's got some trouble in his own end. Huda took the puck away. Now it's finally knocked around a little bit and comes back into the Virginia end. Zadnikar up the boards, but it's intercepted by Senich. He tried to hit Inman right in front. There's a long pass up for Moreland into the zone. Moreland, nice move. Zorlin goes in. No one over on that left side to give him some help. Now it's intercepted. Here's Seitz right up front. Goal! Jake Seitz scores. Picked up a loose puck. Goalie didn't know where it was. Blue Devils. Blue Devils. Now it's intercepted by Langenbrunner, and it's cleared out of the zone. Akers. He'll put it back in. We've got a delayed penalty coming on the Blue Devils. We're going to take a break. We got 9:38 to play. Virginia with a 2-1 lead.
I'm Jermaine. I'm from Milwaukee, and this is my Masabi story.
My name's Laura. I am from Virginia, Minnesota. I've been a lifelong Iron Ranger, and this is my Masabi story.
My name is Hannah. I'm from Hermantown, and this is my Masabi story.
The faculty at Masabi Range College, they really care.
I'm very impressed with the way the staff has worked with us.
Oh, I love the program. Absolutely love it. I couldn't imagine doing anything different.
Power play for the Lumberjacks. Mateen centering pass, deflected away, comes back towards the point for Nelson. Blue Devils unable to get it out. Here is Langenbrunner. Puck is tipped around. Bender in that corner. Now Langenbrunner gets the puck. Back to Bender. Nelson. Here's Bender coming up on 9 minutes to go. This is Bender again. Here's Nelson's blast. Krybeck with the save. 8:57 to go. 119 on the power play. There's a shot. Krybeck with another save. Puck comes back to the point. And it's deflected out of the zone. Here comes Stoyanov. Gives it off to Mateen. His shot was just wide. 2-1 Blue Devils. 8.5 minutes to play. 50 seconds on the power play for the Lumberjacks. Doherty will shoot it along the boards. It'll be kept in by Nelson. Here's Bender. Gives it to Langenbrenner. Goal! Langenbrenner scores a power play for the Lumberjacks. .847 to play. Two hockey game, a power play for the Lumberjacks. Now both teams with a power play tonight. So it's 2-2 hockey game. And they'll wave off icing as it comes all the way into the Virginia end. Cotagelli with some problems with the puck. Baker takes it away. Now Kylan will grab the puck. Up to Herman. Now Doherty has to go back. Doherty will pick up the puck, gets it up to Kylan, who will put it into the Lumberjack zone. Baker into the Virginia end. Baker left side. Baker tried to center it off his stick. Huda will pick up the puck for the Lumberjacks. Huda gets it in deep. Now Fineff behind his net. Puck was poke checked away. Blue Devils bad pass, and Iman almost was able to walk in on goaltender Krybeck. Now Caldwell back in his own end. Come the Lumberjacks. This is Senich coming back. His shot. It was off Bonacato. Senich in behind. It's taken into the boards by Bonacato. Huda will take sights into the boards. Centering pass. Huda's shot. Deflected front. Puck's loose. Just missed the corner of the net with 6:25 to play in our hockey game. 2-2, Blue Devils and Lumberjacks. Puck comes back to the point. Stoyanov, shot right on, goal! Trevor Inman scores for the Lumberjacks. That goal comes 10:46 in. And the Lumberjacks take a 3-2 lead on the Blue Devils. We'll try to pick up the assist if we can. Boy, the sound system in this Miners is just so hard to understand, just the angle that they have those speakers. We do know Inman 24 got the goal. Stoyanov got one of the assists. And Senich 32. So it's 3-2 Lumberjacks with 5:53 to play. Here's Caldwell to Akers. Try to hit Bender. Goes into the Virginia end, but behind the net. 3-2 Lumberjacks. They've scored the last two to take the lead in this game. Now Bialke will just flip it out of the zone, try to hit Moreland. It's put back into the Virginia end. Langenbrunner will pick up the puck. He'll just flip it towards Mateen, who gets it into the Virginia zone. Flatley gets it to Seitz, to Moreland. Here comes Cade Moreland. His shot right on. Langenbrunner will clear it out, and it's put back in by Zadnikar. Caldall clears the zone for the Lumberjacks to Mateen. Doherty shoots it along the boards. Rasmussen is there, centering pass. Stoyanov gets it in deep for the Lumberjacks. This is Anich behind the net. Anich coming to the left side. 4:45 to play. He'll get it to Rasmussen. Shoots it along the boards to Baker. Baker takes a bump from Doherty. Controls the puck. Stoyanov cross-ice pass to Nelson. Centering pass off the side of the net. Now Anich controls it. Doherty trying to dig the puck out, and now it's picked up. Here come the Blue Devils. Here comes Seitz into the zone. Offside, Bialke. Face-off just outside the Cloquet blue line with 4:10 to play in our game. Lumberjacks with a 3-2 lead. Bonacato backhands it into the zone. Here comes Huda. Pass off for Inman. Brings around the board, and Chesser will pick up the puck. Tony Chesser. Oh, he takes a big check from Senich. A lot of bumping going on now as it's winding down here in the third period with 3.5 minutes to play, and the Lumberjacks with a 1-goal lead on the Blue Devils. Caldwell gets the puck out of the zone, and it's flipped up out of play. Face-off comes just outside the Lumberjack blue line. Seitz will take the draw for the Blue Devils. Langenbrunner will take the draw, and I think we're going to have a timeout called. We do have a timeout by Coach Larson and the Blue Devils. We're going to take a break. 3:28 to play. Cloquet, Esko, Carlton 3, Virginia 2.
The P.S. Engman Agency is a family-owned business that has served the area with compassion and quality service for over 100 years. We are grateful for their fine support of Blue Devil Sports on Channel 5.
Well, we're just about set to resume action. We just did get the boys' basketball score tonight. The Virginia boys lost at Proctor tonight, 65-62. So the Virginia boys lose for the first time this year to Proctor. Game played in Proctor. 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Puck intercepted by Seitz right through the net. And Bialke couldn't get the stick square enough to put it in. Now Bender will control it. And it's cleared out of the zone. Jelly puts it back in. Langenbrunner will get there. It's in behind the net where Seitz will grab it for the Blue Devils. Seitz gets it up to Bialke. Come the Blue Devils attacking again. Shot goes right on. Carlson with the save. In behind the net. And now it's deflected up into the netting. .239 to go. Lumberjacks 3, Blue Devils 2. Rasmussen will pick up the puck for the Jacks in behind the net. It'll be kept in by Kylan and then off Rasmussen. Clears the zone. Blue Devils have to regroup. Here's a long pass off Kylan. Comes into the Virginia zone. Rasmussen gets it to Akers. Shot goes right on. Krybick with the glove will hold on. 2:09 to play. Again, basketball scores tonight. The Virginia girls victorious 46-43. The Virginia boys lose at Proctor tonight 65-62. And right now our hockey team is trailing by a goal to the Lumberjacks. There was no score after the first period. It was 1-1 after 2, and in this period the Jacks have outscored the Blue Devils 2-1. Under 2 minutes to play. 3-2 Cloquet. Esko Carlton. Blue Devils get it out of the zone. Here they come. An odd man rush for the Blue Devils. Dropped it for Seitz. His shot was deflected to the near boards. And the Lumberjacks will just ice the puck, and they'll get a face-off back in their own end. But they'll change line. They'll bring out now their top line to go up against the Virginia top line. Nelson will grab the puck for the Jacks. Jelly will keep it in. There's Langenbrunner, deflected off Moreland in the Virginia zone. 75 seconds to play. Cross ice pass. Moreland now will pick up the puck for the Blue Devils. We'll watch Krybick and see when they'll pull Krybick. Here comes Krybick out of the net. Blue Devils put the extra attacker on. Here's a pass. Seitz. Now Seitz will try to control it. We're into our final minute. Langenbrunner picks up the puck. It'll be kept in by Jelly. It's cleared away from Bialke. Bialke now gives it to Seitz. Here's Seitz in behind the net. Seitz a shot from a tough angle. Langenbrunner grabs the puck, tries to clear it. It'll be kept in the zone. And now it's finally grabbed by Mateen, but again the Blue Devils will keep it in. Moreland kept it in deep, and finally Nelson will get it out all the way back in the Virginia end. We'll have an icing. We'll have a face-off with 30 seconds to play. .30 seconds to play. 3-2 Lumberjacks. Seitz will take the draw. Jake's got to win this draw. Rasmussen wins the draw, gets it deep. Blue Devils try to pin the puck along the boards. We're down to 20 seconds. It's into the corner. 15 seconds, shot along the boards. Akers and Moreland. Now it's grabbed by Rasmussen with 10 seconds to go. And the puck clears the zone all the way into the Virginia end. Jelly will get it to Seitz. 2 seconds, 1 second, and it's all over. Mans, what a hockey game tonight. We'll wait to get our final saves before we'll wrap this one up, but it was a good one. Well, Well, we do have our final stats. And we're also going to show you the final goals in tonight's game. Let's go over the stats first, and then we'll get to those goals. The final stats, both teams had 5 penalties for 10 minutes in the game. The saves, Owen Carlson with 8, 5, and 8 for 21. Cam Krybick, 10, 15, and 6 for 31 in the game. There was no scoring in the first period. We already showed you the highlights in the second period, but we'll still tell you again. At 3:23, a power play from Bialke, and then at 9:42, and it scored for Cloquet 1-1. Let's go to the third period. This is where the scoring was. The first goal at 6:57. Jake Seitz got the Blue Devils ahead 2-1. Bialke got the assist on that goal. Then a power play for the Lumberjacks at 8:47, Langenbrunner. That tied it. And then the game winner at 10:46, Inman, number 24, gets the game winner. And there it is, the Cloquet, Esko, Carlton Lumberjacks win tonight's hockey game by a score of 3-2. With the victory, Cloquet Esko Carlton now goes to 6-3-1 on the season. They'll travel to Moorhead tomorrow night to take on the Spuds, and then they're a part of the Duluth Marshall tournament on December 27th, 28th, and 29th. The Blue Devils now fall to 7-2 on the season. They will take on Bloomington Jefferson tomorrow night right here at the Miners Memorial Building. And after Christmas, on the 27th, they play Rosemont. On the 28th, they play Alexandria. And finally, on the 29th, they will play Delano. So that'll do it. Hope you enjoyed our telecast. We want to wish everyone a very happy holiday season. Our next TV telecast for our Virginia viewers will be after the new year. For the Mountain Iron viewers, we still have a basketball game coming your way tomorrow night from the MIB Gymnasium. So for the entire Mesabi Community Television crew, thank you very much for watching tonight's telecast. Again, happy holidays to everyone. Our final score, the Lumberjacks 3 and the Blue Devils 2. Good night, everyone. Boards into center ice. Now the puck comes into the Blue Devils zone. They battle for it, and it goes in deep. But they were down front. Oh, what a save. Oh, boy, the Blue Devils got really careless in their own, and Moyer almost made Virginia. Almost cost the Blue Devil one. Senior with a big save for the Blue Devils. Here they come attacking once again. This is Hallett, gets it into the Virginia end. Try to hit Strife. And now it's clear. Here come the Blue Devils. This is Jack Soup. It's coming in. Soup